Okay, welcome back, guys. Pretty pissed off about yesterday. Ooh, feels spicy, man. So I have two choices right now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please watch the video yesterday before you watch this, because it's got spoilers. I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds. All right, that's good enough. Yeah. So I died yesterday, on that fucking Ogre-ass Elementalist on Zot 5. Um, So I have two choices right now. I could either like really angrily go back and do Ogre-ass Elementalist again. I've literally got 3 games of Ogre-ass Elementalist. 2 of them are in Zot 5, and 2 of them died to like pretty much the same thing. So I'm pretty pissed off. Um, yeah. I I could either like stubbornly go back to Ogre-ass Elementalist, or I could uh, ugh, or I could like switch back to something else. I feel like I should just go back to Ogre Ice Elementalist, honestly, but I'll switch up. I'll do what do we want to do today? We've done mages already. Let's do a Formicid Warp. Let's just go back to like some classic, some of that good stuff. All right, so with Formicid, we probably want to pick up. Honestly, I don't really care which one I have. All these are decent. Spear's okay. Mace is okay. Hand axes, whatever. It's not that great for a non-berserker because it's kind of hard to get those two-handers. It's not that hard, but yeah. Falchion and hand axe I kind of don't like because I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna get in the early game to get me through there. Hydra's a big consideration there. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. So the kill hole makes it so that I feel like maces would be better because I'll most likely be using kill holes to kill stuff, which means that the mace is the best choice for one-on-one combat, I suppose. So yeah, here we go. All right. So, uh, the Warper starting book. I haven't really talked about this too much because I haven't really done a Warper in a long time. But we got the Book of Spatial Translocations that provides us with usually pretty good spells. It starts off with Blink, which is the main draw of this entire book. Otherwise, it plays like a melee, a garbage melee, that is to say. We got 5 Tomahawks of Dispersal, which is useless. The Scroll of Blinking, which is useless. Like, this was probably not a good idea to pick this guy. But you do get access to Passage of Galubria and Teleport Other and kind of Shroud of Galubria, which can be used to actually move your Formicid around. Formicids have stasis, so they can't haste, teleport, whatever the hell they want. But in return, they get to use mandibles, which can be used to dig tunnels, and they get to use two-handed weapons in one hand. So you can have a two-hander and a shield, and that's completely fine. Also, I think they get like extra bonuses to shield or something. Yeah, they get like +2 to shield, which is pretty rare. Usually see like 0 and -1. So yeah, Formicids. Honestly, not amazing, but at the same time, not the worst race possible. I'm playing a pretty weak class. Not a horribly weak class, but a somewhat weak race for the beginning of the game, and also a somewhat. Please stop. Alright, we need to hope we can kill this guy. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, that's good. This is a little bit unlucky here. Just getting pelted with rocks. I'm trying to avoid the enemies while I'm pillar dancing, just so I can like. I'm like trying to lure him into this place. All right, here we go. Yeah, so Formicid not an incredibly powerful race. Early on, they do get pretty good later on because the two-handed weapon and the shield makes them a little bit more defensive, but it's still not amazing. So I am a little bit hesitant to play this combo, but it's too late now. I probably could have done it a bit earlier in the run using maybe like Formicid Abyssal Knight, which is a little bit more interesting, but I've already done a Formicid Abyssal Knight on the channel, which is why I chose really not to do it. I mean, it's a pretty bad reason, but I just kind of wanted to change it up a little bit. So the fact that I can't teleport, haste, or blink is kind of scary, but at the same time, I should be okay. Alright, I'm just going to wait here till I'm at full health. This is a pretty risky strategy because I actually can't leave. I'm actually going to dig like this, so I have an escape. Alright, good. So we kind of threw away our like opening entrance block thing. So what I did there was actually dug. Oh, I can also shaft myself, but I'm never gonna do that. Really, it's not a great idea. I would only do it in like the absolute most dire situation where I was already pretty much dead, and well, if that's the case, I'm pretty much dead. So there's no real point in me like considering it as a feasible option. I think like it can work, but it usually just like puts yourself in significantly worse position, especially because you can't like do anything cool like run away. +1 quarterstaff of draining. Okay, this is actually a game where this is early enough in the game that I'm willing to take a switch. This is a great weapon to start. Quarterstaves are really good in the early game. This is a good brand, and I also can wield it two-handed as well. And quarterstaves in general are not too horrible, so yeah, not bad. Pretty good start actually if you think about it. Staves, you can only really start staves with a gladiator start, so this is a very rare opportunity to pick up staves in the early game as a non whatever it is. I think that even if it was like just a regular +1 or something staff, I probably would have already switched to the star, just because quarter stars again quite rare, also quite fun to use. I really am a sucker for larger tanks, love them. Every time I see Agnes, I'm like, ooh, I wish I was playing larger tanks right now, because she always has a really cool one. It's pretty nice. +5 Ring of Intelligence pretty much does nothing for us. I guess we'll learn Strataglubria. It's not very important. These are the kind of spells that like aren't really that good. Warper for a long time has been pretty much the weakest class, or at least one of. Maybe Arcade Marksman like was similar. The reason why I say that's the case is because the spells just aren't that good, and you play basically Gimped melee for no reason. Like the spells are not amazing for a melee. Like Strataglubria is like the most serviceable, and it's pretty garbage. Like everything else is like just like it's Blink and Strataglubria, and that's pretty much it. Like there's nothing else really of value. Also, I don't know why this thing is open. I'm just gonna turn that, close that real quick. There's a glowing dagger over there. I think this weapon is just straight better though, which is nice. I love having like this early game weapon that's just really strong. All right, early game switch to Ellie. Um, so the thing about Olivalon is that she does not give a single shit that if you switch to any normal god. And because I'm willing to go to Okawaru, which is most likely the, oh, that was a mistake. Oh wait, yeah. Huh. Okay, so okay, that was good. Whew, that was really bad. Okay, so I completely forgot that Ellie had that like antiquated like old conduct rule. Oh, this is really bad. I'm just gonna try to drink some stuff right now. Okay, great. Okay, I just need to punch this guy a little bit. Alright, so let me just quickly explain what I was gonna go on about. So the thing about Ellie is that had I not been using the Staff of Draining, she would have been a perfect early game choice because you can actually switch from Ellie to a non-evil god, and she actually doesn't care. Like she just straight up does not care. So it's actually quite useful for us to switch to her early on because she might actually save your life. It's kind of a non-issue, like it's really not worth it most of the time, but for this particular character, I just wanted to kind of showcase that. But then I didn't realize that she's like 50 billion years old and she still has conduct rules, which is like the only thing in the game, the only like instance in the game. The good gods actually don't like it when you use vampiric and draining. So as you can see, they're kind of garbage gods. Like, well, they are. To be fair, they are pretty garbage. So, I suppose. Like, I'm all like all for flavor, but like, it's kind of just shit flavor, honestly. Oh right, Formicids have such big antennae that they can't actually wear hats. Kind of a weird one. Just cut a hole in the hat. It's fine. Like seriously. Ooh. So as you can see, I've been abusing the crap out of my dig ability. I can create these really beautiful little like kill holes like at within 3 turns. It just makes me so happy to see this. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I love about Formicid. Just kill holes for days. It's like every floor is Zot 5 and I got infinity ones of digging. Just like ooh, so nice. But yeah, I was gonna switch over to Okawaru. If this could be horrible, I actually probably will back off here. If I'm taking too much damage, I will back off. Yeah. This is really awkward because I can't actually escape this area. That was pretty sad. Okay. I burned all my consumables. That was a bit stupid. Oh, what the hell? There's drain too? What? Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay, let's go into the drain then, while we have time. Pop. Wow, we got ossuary and drain in the same floor, and I didn't even notice. Well, it's actually kind of good that I managed to do that then. Alright, so Pergy's here. I can't actually deal with him. Actually, you know what I should do? I should lure him here and then fight him. And then if he doesn't want to deal with me, I can... Alright, this is slightly less good. Alright. Didn't think this one through. Okay, well, we lost him. Kind of. But I do need to remember not to go up that staircase, because that's a pretty scary staircase. Alright, well, that was unfortunate. Made a couple of questionable decisions. Oh, this is not good. This is very awkward. If I can back off here, that'd be nice. Alright, this is like super sad. We might have to just skip this floor. Grinder's like right next to us. That makes me very uncomfortable. Like, I'm not into that. Though I guess Grinder is a female now. No. Hello. How you doing? We're stealthing it through. I'm just gonna dig like an asshole. Just like all the way up here, I guess. Just cause why not? Like, Formicid free digging. Like, just do it. Ooh, a shield. That's really nice for us. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start training that, I guess. It's not a great thing to do this early on, but we'll just pretend we were a fighter. Like, literally just pretend we're a fighter. And look, we just train the shield. It's so good. Oh my god. Okay. That was one fight too many, I guess. Can he not? Okay, he can't kill me from that. That was good. Alright, we have been basically shafted. It's not a huge deal right now, but it could be in a bit of trouble. Is it the shield? It might be the shield. We'll just keep the shield on for now. Alright, gonna create a nice kill hole here. See, that's the thing about Formicids. They might not be able to teleport, but they can essentially put themselves in like a really good position. Wow, we are lagging a bit hard. They basically don't really worry about smite as much. They don't have to worry about a lot of things. Ranged is like not really a big deal to them, as long as they're standing near a wall that they can kind of like stand on. So they're actually pretty good. I actually think they're quite a decent race. I just think that it could be because my view is a bit skewed because I am mostly familiar with Formicids in the context of speedrunning. So I kind of don't have like the same idea of like when I play Formicid, I have fun and it's pretty easy. Like, but it doesn't mean. But I watched the most Formicid when it's being played at the fastest possible level, so it does kind of make me feel like they're a bit weaker than Minotaur Berserker, but they're still not a horrible race. They're okay, I think. I don't know. I don't know why, but today's just been like Formicids. They're okay. Like it's just literally spent the like last what 10, 11 minutes just saying, yeah, they're really okay, guys. They're just absolutely as mediocre as you could possibly get. Like, I don't know. I don't like them, but I like them, if that makes sense. I don't hate them, but I still think they're not that good. Ooh, gloves. This is all just garbage here. Ooh, +1 AC though, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Is that another +1 AC I see? It's +2 AC, I love it. Give me those gloves. Yeah, I'm a fan. Ooh, lignification. That actually works on us, and that's broken. I love it. Probably gonna kill Grinder with it. Let's just toss some tomahawks. Wow, we did a lot of damage there. Okay. Like, with the lignification, I can probably kill Grinder, and honestly, later on, lignification probably won't be as useful, so I'm willing to use it now. Like, I can just toss stuff at him while he's trying to, run away from me like a prick. You asshole! Wait, what? How did you heal that whole? Ah, you drank a potion. Hey, you gave me a potion. All right, I'll accept that. All right, so Grinder had 2 potions of heal wounds. Guess he just wanted to share it with me. Feels good, man. All right, ID some more potions. Why not? Mostly because like there aren't too many amazing scrolls that I give a crap about. Like not really that much. Alright, so do you think we can beat Pergy now? I think so. I think we got a good chance. We have like a lot more defense and a lot more offense. Where are you? Yeah, look at that. That's just sad. That was pretty good. Alright. Our character is coming along very nice. Just gonna get myself in this kill hole here. Worst come to worst, I just keep digging, like in some direction, create another kill hole, eventually wrap around. Something, something. This is less of a great position to be in because that orc warrior is a bit of a pain. So I'm just gonna go down a different staircase. Man, it looks weird seeing me with a quarterstaff. I do not remember having this tile in a very long time. Alright, we seem to have wrapped around to the other side here. There he is. We'll see if we can take him out. With a bit of a weird roundabout kill hole like that. Though we kind of got wrecked by the little orc that decided to be a man and face me. Alright, let's use this kill hole here. Look at that, so easy. So once you play, well, if you're good at like making kill holes and seeing how the landscape should be developed to make kill holes, Formicid becomes like a lot of fun because it's just like it uses your imagination. It's so enjoyable. Lol. I have literally 3 useless things in my inventory. 4 actually. God, that sucks so bad. I hate it. But you know, look, can't be racist. Formicids, they're okay. They're just another race. I guess you can be racist against feelers though. You have my that's a D6 troll. Hello. How are you doing? I'm okay myself. Fuck off. I'm leaving. Alright, so I just want to explore this floor in case it's got D7 altar or D6 altar of Akwaru, so do want to kind of have that in case I do get it. Come on, please give me that. Oh, what's this? Wait, what? Oh, it's Crazy Youth. Hey, Crazy Youth, how you doing? Whoa, you are really stuck in that, dude. What's this all about? Whoa, you are super stuck in there. Okay, Quarterstaff of Chaos is actually not worth going for. I don't know why I dug that far. I didn't really need to. I was kind of just hoping there would be a temple for some temple vault for some reason. All right, just punch these guys out. Bam, bam, bam. Easy peasy. Ooh, dog. Killed it. Quasar altar again. Ring of stealth is useless. +1 ring of evasion. That's kind of garbage. Whatever. We'll hold on to it instead of the corrosion resistance. We'll switch to the corrode resist when we need it. Okay, so there is the altar. Oh, there's temple, sorry. I don't know why I keep saying altar. We have a couple of choices here. Aquawara is probably the best one. Hep is also a pretty good choice, but I think I want to save Hep for a little bit of a more interesting character, like a stabber or something. Or someone who's just like generally not as like straightforward as this character. I kind of want to see Aquawara mostly because otherwise I'm not going to get a larger tank. And I really want to have a larger tank. Like, they're fun. I don't want to have to rely on RNG, like, you know, requirement scroll drops and stuff to get a larger tank. Because you're not going to see one normally. It's really hard to get one. They're very rare. Like, they usually come from, like, drops from uniques, which is, like, Agnes and sometimes some other guys, but mostly Agnes. Oh, I should have bought the Wand of Acid. Whoops. That's fine, though. Whatever. This box of the sack of spiders is okay as well. Okay, so we got a couple of things here. It looks like the reflection is decent at 90 gold. That's really cheap. Protection is also not bad. Fire resistance is okay. I'm just putting it on my shopping list so I know exactly what's like not horrible to have. I'm also going to put the Lamp of Fire on my shopping list just because it's kind of cool. Was that an artifact buckler? No, it's not. It's just a regular. Are we a giant race? Are we considered one? Yes, we actually are. Nice. So the shield only costs 9 skill to get rid of the penalties for. That's very helpful for us. How? We do not have a lot of health. Wow. That is quite sad. Just gonna toss some tomahawks his way before I go in. Aquara is giving us a little bit of piety now, so we can actually use heroism, which is great. But we won't use it too early. Okay, this is a great time to use it. Never mind. Well, heroism just smacks everything down. I love it. +5 skills, +5 to all skills, pretty much, which is insane. Alright, so we do actually switch to mace. We can actually switch to mace and flails if need be. It's only 310 gold for the great mace, but I think that this isn't. I just want to play polearms, honestly, and I don't need to risk 310 gold on a weapon that might not be good. There's no point. I'm better off just, holding onto this stuff. The enchant weapon is actually the best thing on this menu, just because I can just put on this quarterstaff of draining. I intend to use this thing for a while, so yeah, it's worth it. I do have the Ring of Intelligence and Wizardry. If I put the Wizardry on, I can actually like almost cast these spells, but I think that the time for that has passed, which is ironic because I never used them. But that's kind of how Warpers work. You don't really give a shit about the spells. They're kind of garbage. Like, they are kind of garbage. Like, come on. Let's not try to lie to ourselves here. They're pretty bad. Even before someone's like, but Passage of Gloom is so good. Yeah, but it costs me so much spell stuff, and I have to use light armor for it. It's not worth it. Like, gotta understand that the relative cost of those spells is just way too high in the early game. And by the time they're actually useful, you don't really care about them, because you usually have enough consumables to replicate the effect, and they're usually just not worth the spell, the time investment in general. You always have something better to train, basically. Just gonna punch these guys. Okay, that kind of sucked. That's fine. Punch, punch, punch. Oh no, drained. That's fine though, because we can just heroism our way up, back up to skill, if need be. So it's not a big deal. Punch, punch, punch. I'm probably gonna train some, something. Probably invocations here. Just because I feel like Invo is pretty good. This is what I mean by range just not being a threat at all. Just kind of worm your way into a wall and just kind of smack them down. It's like, what can they really do to you? Like, as long as you're pretty proactive and running away and making your little kill hole, they really don't have that much time to react and get you in a bad position. So, it's pretty good. Ooh, a dire flow. Man, there's a lot of cheap artifacts this game. That's pretty nice. Unfortunately, no larger tanks, so boo. Kill holes can also be used to kind of just restrict enemy combat to one-on-ones, which is pretty good considering I have a two-handed weapon and a shield. Pretty damn good deal for me, honestly. As you can see, I haven't really felt the effects of... Oh, that is pretty bad. Right, I'm going to kill this guy first, and then I'm going to heroism up. Ow. Okay. Need to be ready for the heroism to drop, because it might actually get me killed. Okay, we are really strong. My god, that was good. That was like a really good fight, so not bad. God, I'm just getting complete garbage today in terms of rings, eh? Like when +3 dex is the best ring you got, and you've got 15 rings. It's not fun times. Not fun times. It looks like with heroism we just become god tier. Like look at that, just insane. I like it. We go from 11, 11, 11, 11. Oh wait, no, there's one of them's just my XL. My defenses are 11, 11, 11 to 13, 14, 15 or something like that. That's pretty good. It's honestly quite good. Shield's almost at 9. We can actually almost turn it off. Isn't that insane? That's why I like Formicid. You can just get some really cool stuff if you get a good early game. And this character seems to have a really good early game. Ugh. This is a bit awkward. Just gonna rest here. No. God damn it. No, damn, dude. Alright, you know what? Oh wait, we can just use disintegration. Yeah, we'll do that. This seems more efficient than this. Oh no. A disintegration ran out. Oh, I hate this so much. No. Oh man. Alright, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Another Wand of Lightning. Not really that useful against those lightning eels that I'm trying to get rid of, but it's the thought that counts. Oh, you pricks. Look at that. What is that nonsense on D10? Who made that mold? What an asshole. Seriously. Why? You know everyone hates electric eels. Can we get some ants on his ass? Nope. Doesn't work. Huh. Figures. We'll probably just have to dig under him to avoid that entire place altogether. Probably not putting ourselves in a great position by exploring like this, but hey, whatever. We're strong enough. Wow, we are actually almost full piety already. That is so sad. Aquara, what a god. We haven't even done anything of valor yet. We've already got almost full piety. I love it. I love it. Aquara, what a lad. What an absolute lad. He does not give a shit about anything you do, as long as you don't hit your allies, which we don't have any, because we don't have friends. Come on now. That'd be ridiculous. As long as we don't have friends, we're absolutely fine. Or if we have friends, just don't mistreat them, but I think that not having friends is just easier. Like not being a summoner of Aquara, that'd be kind of awkward. But hey, whatever. It's cool. Let's go ahead and get to lair. Easy peasy. Do we want to enchant the scale now? Probably not. I think it's not necessary at this stage. Alright, shields at 9. Let's go turn some dodging on. Because we have +1 to it, and we're using slightly heavier armor. That's pretty much the only reason why I picked it over dodging. Also, armor's just generally quite good. Alright, this is the first test of how strong we are. The answer is pretty strong. Not bad. Though we were helped out immensely by the Vial of Floods, which is a limited time use thing, but I think we can just go ahead and, do other stuff to compensate for it. We got these steel javelins. I have no idea how we're gonna throw it, but hey, I think we're at 1.5, so we go down to 1.4. Nah, it's not really worth using. Just kidding, range is never worth using. Just not gonna use it. 3 scrolls of acquirement. Holy shit. Okay, first one's a complete dud. Oh, you asshole. You actual prick. You motherfucker. God. Alright, one more time. There we go. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for. My god. Alright, that's good enough for us for now. Let's get the next one on armor. That is garbage. That is pretty much garbage. Damn it. Alright, so 3 duds. Oh, 2 duds. Oh, well, this larger tank's kind of a dud as well, but look, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Protection isn't horrible, I suppose. And it is a larger tank. Larger tanks actually have a base damage of 16. I don't know what the equivalent is, but let's just take a look at something else. Alright, what's a glaive, for example? Like, weapon... Glaive. So it has more base damage than a glaive. It's two-handed, but it also only takes 14 skill to train, rather than the 20 that a glaive has. So it's actually a better weapon than a glaive. And it's cheaper too, which is really nice for us. So it's overall just quite a good weapon in general. And giving us +7 AC isn't horrible, as much as I am pretending it is. It's not that bad. Look at that. We just shred that guy. Absolutely shredded. I would love to have a speed weapon or something like that. Speed larger tank. That'd be really great. I mean, we might get one. Electrocution would be nice. Like, just in general, any weapon. Any brand that's, like, decent on a regular weapon is pretty much the same as on a larger tank. But larger tanks actually have a really nice, like proportion-wise, they have a nice chance of being speed or like vamp, just or electrocution. I'm not sure why, but mostly because Agnes and stuff have really good weapons sometimes. I think the Enchantress sometimes runs it. I'm not sure though. Maybe I'm just thinking of maybe I'm still thinking of Agnes. I don't know. She's top tier. They changed her tile though. I don't like that. Another ruined quartz stuff. This is +6 of just absolute nothing. Okay. That's really not worth my time holding on to, because if I wanted to brand weapon a scroll, I'd just do it on this protection thing, because literally every other brand is pretty much better. Like, it's not that good, but hey, whatever, we'll hold on to it. We're actually gonna go ahead and just enchant it +2. There's no reason not to. Like, don't hold on to your enchant weapons when you don't feel like it's... Ooh. Okay, so what I need to do here is I need to switch to this ice ring. Need to kind of kill these guys a little bit early, and then I need to finesse here just to beat him down as quick as I can, because he will get really annoying. And of course he just walks away and we just can't do anything about it. Feels good, man. Where is he? Where is she? Oh, okay. He's gone. What a prick. We get all nice and dolled up for him and then he just walks away from us. Never felt this embarrassed in my life. Actually, no, there are plenty of times when I've been more embarrassed, but let's not go into that, shall we? Scroll of recharging. Put that on the acid wand, even though we haven't even ID'd it, because it's the best wand we have. It's the only non-meme wand we have, kind of. I mean, lightning's kind of not really a meme, but everything else is. Alright, kill holes for days. Look at that, easy peasy. Look at that. I'm telling you to look at a lot of things, but yeah. It's mostly because I'm just not really paying attention. What's under there? A book. We don't want that. If we need food, I'll come back for it, I guess. But other than that, nah. No way. Here you are again. Heroism finesse, punch, 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 and here's a gift. Thank you, you prick. Ugh, really? Career needles? You don't even have a blowgun on us, dude. We have one throwing. Like, what are you doing, Aquara? I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, he just, he's just not very, like, smart when it comes to giving gifts. Okay, so the fun thing about a large tank, it's actually a edge weapon, so I actually need to switch this quarterstaff. My god, we took a lot of damage from that. That's fine. This thing does not reduce our anything, so I'm gonna use it. It kind of increases our throwing, I think, so I guess I'll hold on to it, but it's not that great. Bows and javelins. Why does it mention bows and javelins, but not stones and stuff? Do the stones count? Because they're not really weapons, they're just kind of items. Ethical dilemma of the year. Not ethical. Wording. Construction. Something something. So the best thing to do against these enemies is just create a stupid looking kill hole. And then just heroism finesse. Though we don't really need a finesse right now. This is a bit awkward. They're actually kind of killing me. Wow, they are very unaware that I exist. That's fine by me, I guess. Doesn't really hurt. Alright, cool. Just avoid the death yak completely then, I suppose. Just pretend we didn't see him. We'll deal with him when we get to him. Ooh, there's Snog. We need to heroism finesse really early on, just so that she doesn't. Ooh, I almost said she. God damn it! Check his brainwashing working again. For those of you that don't know, Snog's apparently a female now, which is weird. Like, it's always been a he, but then Ultra's been like memeing so hard about the she that I remembered that it was a she. Inadvertently calling it a she and respecting the wishes of Checkers, which is not something that you want to do ever, because it encourages him. You don't want to do that. Heroism finesse. Feels like we take most of the damage from setup, honestly. Like the heroism finesse turns, I took like a good chunk of my health for like no reason. But hey, whatever. All right, Polearms is actually stave, sorry, is actually done, which is hilarious. We're literally finished our late game build. Like this is it. This is like the most damage we will ever deal with this weapon. We never go any higher. Isn't that funny? Oh, of course, notwithstanding slaying, but you know what I mean. Like we're at min delay for the end game weapon already. That's kind of the advantages of running quarterstaves, quarterstaves, whatever the hell you want to pronounce it. I like it. I like it a lot. Haven't actually had one in a very long time. I don't even remember the last guy on this channel, if at all, I did a quarterstaff run on. Maybe I did a gladiator at some point, but it must have been a long time ago, because I don't remember it all. Then again, I can barely remember what we did last game, except in this particular case I can remember every little detail, because it wasn't a win, and salty. You know it is. What's this? Faith? Get the hell out of here. Faith isn't horrible for this character, but honestly, once Aquara gives me like a great larger tank, I don't really give a shit about what he has to do with me. I abuse the crap out of his heroism anyway. I don't care at all. Speaking of stuff, I should probably pick up some of these items now that we have some moolah. Also, I apologize if sometimes I just randomly pause. For some reason I bit like the roof of my mouth. A lot of skin came out, a lot of blood came out, and then now like kind of hurts. It's not a big deal though. Alright, switch to the protection, switch to the reflection. Damn, we are rolling in the resistances and stuff. That's a nice feeling. Whoops. Forgot that layer was on D8. Let's go to layer 6. Yay! Hooray! My god. Already surrounded. That's fine. We're used to that. We're used to the attention. I'm gonna heroism early here, just because I don't want to take too much damage from the Lindworm. As you can see, those guys are real pricks. This is kind of scary. Okay, I almost switched to the quarterstaff because I thought it was a Hydra for some reason, but it wasn't. Ooh, that is a bit scary. It's fine though. Set up here. With heroism finesse, I really don't fear anything in the game. Honestly, like, I mean, I've beaten every enemy in the game before, so like, I'm not scared of them. When I know that heroism finesse is so damn strong. And the fact that I can just abuse kill holes whenever the hell I want, it's just, ooh, it's so much fun. We're fighting a really crap battle right now. Just gonna Heroism Finesse again. Even if I don't necessarily use the whole thing, it's still worth it for me to like be able to swing really fast and finish stuff off early. I also get defenses, which is something you don't really see. Alright, let's just check out what this Shimmering God Gift is. It's not a big deal, what it is. That's cool, I guess. Not worth our time, because we don't have enough. We don't really want to train for another skill, we just got this one. Ooh, do we risk it for the biscuit? Do we risk it for the weapon? Do we want a larger tang of God tier? Or do we want armor? Which one would be cooler to have? The answer is weapon. Come on now. That's my boy. Welcome, everyone, to my Formicid speedrun. Oh, it's +5 too. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Ooh, that's really spicy. There we go. Oh man, so with this thing, with this weapon, it basically means that for the majority of the game, I will be invulnerable. Mostly because I can just turn every fight into a 1v1 and then I just never die. Because first of all, I have a shield. Secondly, I have a two-handed weapon of vampiricism that does high base damage, like and is high enchant. I also have Okawara. Oh, this is not something that I want to deal with. Need to definitely switch over to that. Switch back to my vampiric weapon. Just punch through these guys. The Hydras are the only thing that's scary, and I don't have Swamp, so ooh, this is gonna be real nice. Because after this place is done, I pretty much don't have to deal with Hydras like on the daily anymore, so it should be really fun to play. Just dig through here, just for the lols. Like I said, not many things can kill me anymore. With Heroism Finesse, so we just dig straight to the end because yeah, why not? Hello, how's everyone doing today? Just gonna quickly come over here and just mess you guys up a little bit, just to show who's the boss. It's me, in case you were wondering. You know it is. A shield. Whoa. Hello. Yes, just equip myself. Strength +2, but it's +5, so that's pretty damn good. I like it. Man, this game is just ooh. See, sometimes the acquirement just works, and you're just so happy because you know everything's finally going right for you. Everything's finally gone right. What a weapon. And crystal plate armor. Just on time. Perfect. Whatever. It's fine. Like, don't worry about it, guys. It's +1 though. It's garbage. Get it out of here. We don't need that trash in our inventory. We need the Arpoise right now. Kind of. If we get Arpoise somewhere else, we'll switch to that. And eventually we will switch to this crystal plate. But, I mean, it's great, but, you know, Arpoise is pretty good, so hold on to it. Hooray! Wow, that was an easy as fuck game. Man, I'm gonna die at some point in this game. It's just gonna be so funny. But you know, like sometimes the RNG just lines up, and you know you get a free game here and there. Weirdly enough, this happens a lot when I play Formicid. Not sure why. Another scroll of acquirement. What? Okay, we're gonna go for armor this time. Int -4, but it's a +10 large shield. That's pretty good. Whoa, the +5 shield are going fast. Wait, that's me. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna use this one. Nah, just kidding. Let's check what this one is. 28 shield. So we gain 10 shield. We lose 4 int. That's actually pretty good. But we don't have enough training on the shields just yet. I think I'll wait to get my stuff a little bit more respectable, and then I'll go for the shield. But that's a great shield, so we'll just eventually go to that. So yeah, whew, that was a spicy little run here. Getting to lair, finishing it, 38 minutes. Getting just generally everything done. Alright, so for the final minute or so of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and say, first of all, that the Scribblenauts Sundays will be coming up this week. So don't be surprised when I say it, please, because I do want to record that. I said, as I said before, it will be once a month, probably somewhere around the end of the month. Doesn't really matter. Just once a month will do. I think that's a reasonable amount for a series that really doesn't gain too much traction. But I'm hoping that it is enjoyed by people because I really enjoy recording it. So I will be doing that on this Sunday. There will be more tutorials coming out eventually, but I'll probably be limiting them to in between my tutorials. in between my actual regular playthroughs. Um, yeah, it's actually quite hard to make those videos. It does take a lot more time than these vids. These take literally as long as it takes to record. Those ones take maybe between 1.5 hours to 2 hours to make, just because it's hard to kind of like put all the information onto a slide and then practice and then think about like what you want to talk about. Like I do make some like very basic notes, but most of it's coming out of the top of my head. It's very hard to kind of speak in a way that makes it, that makes sense and also can't be misinterpreted by people constantly. So I have to like constantly be like stressed out about it for like the whole day. I think about it from like morning and then I just like think about it the whole day. And then by the end of the day, I'm usually like in a position where I'm like, okay, let's start talking. So it does take a lot of time and pressure for me to put those videos out. So, um, they won't come out like in a row anymore. I think that was a little bit too stressful this last week. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but it does take some time, and I need to be kind of inspired to do it, rather than just like kind of pushing it out for no reason. Because unless I really want to talk about a subject, it's kind of hard to continue talking about the subject and to think about that subject. Usually, things that get me like riled up, things that I see that are an issue, or things that I think are really important that haven't been said in like an official quote unquote sense. Like those kind of things are the things that I put in. So, just a bit of rambling at the very end for my other series for this channel. But in general, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Like I said, leave a like if you do. I do pay attention to the analytics, so I do know if my channel is going, what people like and what people don't like. I do take that into account, even though I don't say it all the time. It does play a big role in how my channel is run. So if you like the videos, leave likes. If you don't like the videos, leave a like anyway, because got to feed my family somehow, right? One fun fact: likes are 100 calories each, and you can give them out to other people. So feed that family, man. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.